Example,
How?
the Arabs. The Arabs are very religious country, and the way they're so religious
we don't love to be
is
an
so
Arab.
few corruption.
We don't love to be an Arab.
But that's my thing, is that if we also were heavily in
If
our,
you steal money in Arab, do you know what happens?
they kill you.
As a Christian, will you kill somebody stealing?
You see, that's why for me,
So don't compare yourself to things you don't know.
Interject a bit. I mean, honestly speaking, if you're a Christian or whatever that you believe in spirits and all that, the Bible says, "Thou shalt not kill."
true.
So Arabs, they believe in something that's different from Christianity. I believe.
True,
that.
but I feel like there is. I think the thing is, let's remove the physical. It's like discipline. Like when you tell someone, "Don't do this," and when they don't do it, not because they don't want to, but because you told them. I feel religion
So as a
gives us
Christian,
that. Don't steal.
Wait. As a Christian, comparing yourself to an Arab, are you sure you're okay?
The thing is, I feel like there's a lot of similarities. But there's a lot of similarities.
What happens to love your neighbor at yourself?
But you see, the thing is, there will be differences there and there, but the similarities are also very there.
We are not talking about similarities here. I ask you.
But it's easy.
I ask you in the beginning, what is God?
Be good, treat others well.
I ask you in the beginning, what is
be kind.
God? In the beginning, I said, what is God?
God is you.
He said God is love. Okay, so if you love somebody, why will you hurt the person? So why do you compare yourself as a Christian that you say God means love, and then the Arabs are doing better, but you, the Christians, are not doing better? Wow.
You see, that's why I say for us we need.
So it means there is no Christian on this earth.
There is.
So why don't you love your neighbor?
Sometimes we do love. I think we do love.
Love.
Yes, I think that's why I say.
Is that an option in the Bible?
I mean, according to me and how I've learned within this year is that Christianity has nothing to do with a religion. Christianity, it's how you choose as a person that you want to follow what the Bible says. How many things, if you sit down, that defines you as a Christian?
I wanted him to finish with whatever, then you will come in. So let him finish.
So you see, when you say being a Christian, or it's if you read the Bible, you'll understand that, man, there's a lot of mistranslations, and then sometimes it seems as if the books weren't written by the same person.
So do you think the Bible is for Christians?
I do think it's for living well. I don't think just for Christians specifically, because if you read like other books, there is a bit of similarity.
Let's concentrate on the Bible. Do you think the Bible is for Christians?
I do think it's for Christians too.
So you practice whatever is in the Bible?
I wouldn't practice everything that's in the Bible.
Why?
Because some things are very contradictory in the Bible.
So do you believe that according to 2 Matthew, it says that the Bible is all the Bible was written in the breath of God, and it's good for teachings, it's good for reapproaches, it's good for teachings and stuff like that. You know, according to Matthew, it's written in the Bible. Yes. So do you believe in the Bible?
You see, that's my thing. That's the same Bible that says you must the slave and the slave master serve the same God.
You're talking about the Old Testament.
But you didn't say which Bible you're talking about, though.
That's what I'm saying. So do you practice the Old Testament?
No, but I say Christianity isn't about new and old. It's a continuous. There might be new books. There might be new understanding.
Do you practice the two?
You see, that's my thing, is that just like we had history, we will always, the more you dig, the more you will find. And that's why the New Testament for me is that we are understanding the old book in a new way. Just like you will learn to speak with people in different new ways.
But do you know the Jews still practice what is written in the Old Testament?
That's the Jews. You said now. We mustn't compare ourselves to the Arabs.
So
that's the Jews.
So listen, so that's what I'm saying. So Jews are practicing the Old Testament.
I'm saying that. I say
and then you are saying
you can't practice the old without the new. Just like when I say that we have clan names.
So you are saying the Jews do not practice the Old Testament.
No, you can't bring the Jews. You said let's speak about Christianity.
No,
Like
we
I
are talking
say-
about Old and the New Testament. Yes.
Like I say, you can't start with the new without looking at the old. You'd have to start from there's a ground and then you go up.
So when you see a Jew performing rituals with chicken, with cows, currently as I speak, as a Christian, what will we say?
But that's the Jews. That's how the Jews practice. And
It's
as
in
a
the
Christian,
Bible.
I'm not supposed
It's in the
to.
Bible.
But I'm not.
Do you know it's
supposed
in the
to-
Bible?
I'm not supposed to judge.
And I'm
You
not
see.
saying judge.
Yes.
But according to 1 Corinthians chapter 5:17, it says we can judge or the righteous judge. Okay? So listen, what I'm saying is, if a Jew is performing rituals with cows, whatever, in the Bible, do you believe it's genuine? It's okay?
It's not okay.
Why?
God doesn't want that. But
Which
my
God?
thing,
Which God?
but that's my thing.
Which
is that-
God? Which God?
That's why I say to you,
Which
the
God?
Bible for me is
No,
very
let's
difficult.
concentrate on the God first. Which God?
God is, you say, like you said, God is you. I say God is not you. You know, God is
Which God? Which God?
me. I believe God is a creator because nothing comes from nothing.
So if the
There
Sangoma
must
says
be
they're also
something that
watching, they're
brings-
also worshiping God, which is the creator. Is that,
There is a creator. There's not.
no, I'm saying, do you
can't
believe
have-
you are all worshiping the same God?
Okay, I'll even be physical with you.
Mm-hmm.
Can you build anything without starting something?
Build anything with that stuff. No, you need the foundation. You
Anything,
need the
from
foundation.
even teeth, from even clothes, from even Wi-Fi.
So are you worshiping the same
everything
God with
needs to
Sangomas?
start. That's my thing. That's why when I say to you, I say for me the Bible is very tricky. It's a very good book to read because it gives you a good understanding of how to be a good person. That's why I say it's not just for Christians. If you read it, even if you're not a believer, that book is a very good book. But there's things in the Bible I don't agree with. Like you can't have a slave and a slave master serve the same God. You can't have the same book that says if you see your enemy's wife walking and you decide to rape her, you can even wife her. That is not the same God. That can't be the same God.
Okay.
So there is those differences. That's why I say for me the Bible seems like it was different people who wrote. Yes, there might have been in the influence.
So is the God of Isaac the same as the God of Abraham?
I maybe I am. But I don't believe so. I do believe that there's a reason why the books were written at a different time by different people, because we all experienced him in a different way. He might be
So
one
now that
person,
you don't
but
even know whether the God of Abraham is the same as the God of Isaac, why do you think there's a pastor somewhere who is worshiping the God you are worshiping?
you see, with pastors, sometimes it's like law enforcement. I don't think the police is the right person sometimes, but I will listen to him because he is within the what? He's within the law. He's studying he's living, he's working 8 to 10 hours about this law, looking after us. So if a policeman comes, I'm gonna listen to him rather than listen to you because he works with the law. That's like a pastor, is that when we go to a pastor, I'm not saying you are right, but when you practice this, you live this, so I will find some failures. I will find some things, I'll understand things better.
How?
Than when I was sitting at home alone and praying.
How?
You that's the thing with humans. You learn by talking. You learn by sharing. That's how we shared. I think in the Bible there was a time when we all spoke one language and we're building because we're sharing knowledge. We're sharing knowledge. And God, to stop us from building, what did he do? He made us speak different languages. He made us not understand.
So
each
you
other.
are talking
Then we
about
stop.
pastor telling you something in the Bible.
I'm
or
saying
what?
that's why I'm saying that we won't understand each other somewhere there, but we'll all speak something that's the same. That's why the pastors are there. That's why the pastors to help us, like a head boy.
Can I ask
But has the pastor helped himself?
Can I ask a question? Can I interject? If I may ask Deniso right now, do you think our pastors, they speak the very same language? As much as they all speak the Bible, do you think they speak a common thing?
No, I don't think now. I think before they did. I really think before they did, because if something is good, it wouldn't multiply. you wouldn't get more of. You can only measure something that's big, that's good. If it was bad, it would have stayed small. So the fact that it was good, it was doing good, then you can start infiltrating, making it bad.
So do you think we need pastors?
I
for
do.
us?
I 100% believe we do
Do you
need
believe
pastors.
do you believe that we have to go to church?
I believe that you cannot be a Christian and not go to church. You can't say a year's past and I've not been at church.
And then what about these pastors that we are calling them pastors, but they bashing on each other and they believe that their God is better than the other God?
That's the nice thing about the Bible. It has all those warnings on how to notice a pastor that's fake, a pastor that's out for your money. If you read the Bible, you'll just see the sign that no, this one likes money, or this one is talking about blasphemy, or this one is those pastors that like prosperous pastors. You'll see it because you read the Bible. That's why I say the book is good. It will teach you, it will show you those things. But in completeness, because we live in life, nothing is 100%. So you can't take the Bible to heart, because if you listen to the Bible, it's the same one that says women should not do anything in church. You should just sit and be quiet. Don't preach, don't just sit and be quiet. That can't be the same God. Can't be the same God. So that's why I say the Bible, definitely. That's why I also believe there is a creator. But I don't believe, like I said to Agnab,
Whatever you are saying is based on your own answers.
That's
okay?
me. That's why I say
that's you. Okay. If you believe based on what you say, it's not in the Bible. That if you don't go to church, you are not a Christian. It's not in the Bible.